Okay.
बोला अवतार मेहर बाबा कीजिए।
अवतार अवतार मेहर बाबा कीजिए।
Avatar MeherBaba ki jai.
अवतार मेहर बाबा कीजिए।
अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय।
अवतार मेहर बाबा कीजिए।
Mohammed the Mast is sitting next to me. He is very he has been always with Baba, and Baba has been very much fond of him. When Baba was at France, we got a cable from him to say, I got a cable to say that I should try and get a passport for Muhammad and send Muhammad to France with Baidul, who should look after his personal comforts, and Adi to look after both of them in general. It was a very big task for me to get a passport for Muhammad. Anyway, with Baba's grace, I was successful. I went and saw the collector and I said, sir, I'm going to bring one Baba's disciple who used to go to France for medical treatment. So collector said, yes, he will interview him. So in the meantime, Padri and other Mandali at Meherabad briefed and got Muhammad ready. We made a nice suit, close collar suit for him, shoes for him, and Padri briefed him with his name and father's name and surname and everything. And on the day when everything was set, we took him to the collector. The collector called me near his table, and on the quiet he asked me, he said, are you going to take a madman to France? I said, no sir, he is not a madman, but he got intoxicated, and we are taking him there for his treatment. He was meditating all this time, and I had to get meditation broken and bring him to you for your interview. The collector asked him, he said, what is your name? He said, my name is Muhammad. The collector asked him, what is your father's name? He says, I don't know. Then the collector again looked at me and he said, look here, Sarosh, what is all this happening? I said, sir, nothing is happening. He's quite all right. Then anyway, as I knew the collector well, he said, look here, Sarosh, I don't want to bother myself, but if you guarantee him that he's good behavior, then only I'll sign the document and give him a passport. I said, sir, I give you full guarantee. And accordingly, I gave the guarantee, and he recommended, and we got the passport. After the passport was received, my job had finished. The next was Adi. Adi and Baidul had to go to Bombay, take the ship to go to France. So they went, and it was a hard job for Adi to get him out through the customs and the medical treatment. Anyway, Adi, tactfully and with Baba's grace, passed through the papers, and he was taken on board the ship. Luckily, all the three had one cabin. So Adi was very happy about this. So Adi told Baidul, you look after Muhammad in the cabin. I will just go out and check up our baggage and come back again. In the meantime, Baidul saw all the crowd moving about. So he had also a little inclination to go out and see what was going on. So Baidul also sneaked out of the cabin to see what was going to happen outside. When Baidul went away, after some time, Muhammad also went out, and Muhammad was on the main deck. In the center of the main deck, after a while, in front of all the crowd, men and women moving about, he started piddling there. So when all the crowd saw, there was a big commotion. The captain came. In the meantime, Adi came and Baidul came. He was taken in his cabin. The captain called Adi and he said, unless this madman is off the ship, he shall not move the ship out. It took Adi great patience to satisfy the captain that he is not a madman. We are taking him for medical treatment, and you should not deny him this treatment, and you should be kind to him, and that I promise that he shall not come out of the cabin. He will remain in the cabin. After great persuasion and after great effort, this was all Baba's doing, on condition that he does not go out of the cabin and remains in the cabin. So the Adi also promised that, so he remained in the cabin, and so our great Muhammad went to France, and Baba was very, very happy to have him there with him. Jai Baba.